It has been a year since famed Albuquerque balloonist Richard Abruzzo died in a crash off the coast of Italy. Tonight, as this year's balloon fiesta approaches, his widow Nancy talks publicly for the first time about her husband, her family, and her hopes. She sat down with News 13's Dean Staley.
Why is that man in the zebra suit blowing his whistle and pointing his thumb in the air, asks Robert.
Nancy Abruzzo is taking these Albuquerque third graders to the balloon fiesta without ever leaving the classroom.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count them all, laughs Nikoi. Don't you feel that way? There's so many balloons going up, huh?
When Nancy talks about ballooning, she is talking about her family.
We really feel fiesta as an extension of our family. We feel a lot of love there, a lot of healing there, and a lot of Richard there. So any aspect of that in a lot of ways brings comfort. You know, it is hard, and
hard to lose the center of a family.
Have fun, kids.
On September 25th last year, Richard Abruzzo set off from Bristol, England, as part of the Gordon Bennett gas balloon race. It's the sport's most prestigious event, and a race Richard and his co-pilot, Carol Reimer Davis, won in 2004. Richard was carrying on a ballooning legacy that started more than 30 years ago with his father. Ben Abruzzo was the first to cross the Atlantic in a balloon in the Double Eagle II in 1978. Later, Richard Abruzzo broke his father's endurance ballooning record when he sailed with Troy Bradley from Maine across the Atlantic to Morocco. Richard Abruzzo was extending his own legacy last year when bad weather ended his battle for victory and his life. In the days that followed, Nancy Abruzzo's priority was her children, 13-year-old Mary Pat and 8-year-old Rico.
Rushing to my children and really explaining to them how lucky they were to have a father that followed his dreams and lived with passion and lived life every day. Coming from New Mexico, we are people who think and live with their hearts, and there's an enormous amount of faith and hope. And so we felt the energy during this horrific tragedy. Okay, so you have everything you need. You feel completely supported in getting those girls there and what we need. Okay.
These days, she is turning her energy to the upcoming balloon fiesta, volunteering as a ballooning ambassador, and pouring her efforts into a permanent Lost Balloonist tribute at Balloon Fiesta Park, part of the city's upcoming bond issue.
I've been really excited to have a project and a place to put my pain, and that's with a place that Richard loved and we adored and is a true gem in this city, the Balloon Museum and the Fiesta Park.
With her work at the museum,
so I need 3 mediums before you take them off.
And in the classroom.
Okay, take 2 pieces.
Nancy Abruzzo is turning her heartache into hope.
Almost. He needs a little more weight. To carry that, why me, that's a heavy load to carry. And so I've always looked at it, why not us? You know, God's provided for us. He will continue to provide for us. He's placed us in a community that has embraced us and prayed for us and has helped us heal.
Nancy Abruzzo is raising matching funds for that project at the Balloon Museum that includes some of the proceeds from the children's book that she wrote about ballooning. The details are all on the Richard Abruzzo Foundation website, and we've made it easy to find. We put a link at krqe.com.
Well, Fiesta is obviously big in the Abruzzo family's life. And you mentioned Nancy's going to be an ambassador at the Fiesta this year.
It'll be busy for her. She'll be the head of the ambassadors, and these are the folks that provide all of the hospitality for the balloonists coming in that travel so far to be a part of this. And Nancy's very serious about feeling like you need to make those people feel appreciated, and that's part of the long-term success of Fiesta. So I think she's going to be very busy over the next couple of weeks.
She'll probably like it if people just come up and say hi, too. Huh?
She will, I'm sure.
You betcha. Thank you, Dean.
You bet.
Jess?